2003 Ford Mustang Mach 1, torch red, 5-speed manual transmission. Let's take it for a test drive.
Non-stop, my problem staying still. Go hard, getting busy with it. I got such a good heart that
Nice Texas afternoon in an 03 Mach 1, 60,261 miles on this car. It has its numbers matching 4.6, which makes 305 horse and 320 foot-pounds of torque. So they run well for what they are. This one is a 5-speed manual transmission car, where some of these Mach 1s actually were optioned with an automatic. So you can't get an automatic in these. I love the 5 speeds. I actually like the automatics just as well. I buy, sell, trade. Pretty much, it's gotta be 5, 6, 7 of these cars every month. Always have these Mach 1s coming and going through the shop. And this is a great one. It has a few more miles than I normally mess with, but it also puts it at a better price point. This is a clean Carfax, no accidents or damage ever reported on this one. Also have the Marty report, the door tag, all of the good stuff for it. It is a real Mach 1. You have your standard equipment, again, the 4.6, the 5-speed, your standard 355 gears in the rear end, Hydroboost with discs all the way around, power steering with rack and pinion, and just a great driving car. Cruising at 75 miles an hour right now. AC's nice and cold, easy car to drive. On the interior, you have your stock code AW, which is the Mach 1 interior. A little bit of bolster wear on the driver's seat from getting in and out. Same thing with the passenger seat, but it's really minimal over there on the passenger side. Headliner, visors, dash itself, all that is very clean. Back seat looks great. You have the package tray with the speakers in the rear. No issues with any of that stuff. Mach 1 gauges, you have your standard equipment like tilt, cruise, all of that works correctly. Still retains the original Ford AM/FM CD changer. I like the fact that it has the factory stereo. Factory heat and AC controls all work like they should. Gauges all work. The only item that I have listed as not working on this car would be the fog lights. When you kick the button on, it's not working, so I don't know if it needs a switch or what's exactly going on there with the fog lights. On my Does It Work section, it will be posted in the additional informations tab on the website pcclassiccars.com, or if you scroll through all of the photos that I have listed of this vehicle on the website, you will see a screenshot of that Does It Work section, so y'all can check that out. It's going to be yeses across the board, except for that little fog light switch. The fog lights aren't coming on, so again, probably a really simple fix. On the interior, you do also have an Aftermarket Hurst short throw shifter with a white shifter ball up here. Makes it really easy to shift through all the gears. It's not hard to find any gear at all. That clutch feels really good, pushes down like it should. No slipping, no grinding going in and out of any gear. Goes into reverse like it should as well. We're warmed up, so we'll go ahead and get in the throttle a little bit here. Sounds really good going down the road. This one still retains the original manifolds, but after that it does have aftermarket exhaust. Not terribly loud, but has a really good kind of performance sound to it. Underneath is very clean. All of your floors are in excellent condition. Your suspension components, your steering components, the rear end, everything checks out great. No rust problems of any kind. You have a little bit of surface corrosion on the non-painted parts, which you are going to get on any vehicle. There's no way around it. These cars are notorious for the control arms as well as the rear end itself to get a little surface corrosion on it. But again, this one is very clean front to back. On the bottom, you have your factory subframe connectors that these Mach 1s were born with. Suspension is all stock style equipment. We'll touch on that here in just a little bit. On the exterior, this is code D3, which is the torch red. Like all of these cars, the front and rear bumpers fade just a little bit different than the rest of the car. So the bumpers do look a little bit darker, but outside it still looks great. You have some road rash on the front bumper, same thing with the front of the hood. You have some touch-ups kind of around the front flat surfaces of the car. Still very presentable. Walking around the exterior of the Mach 1, you have some little stone chips, other miscellaneous little nicks and scuffs around the car, but it's still a very presentable Mach 1. You are at 60,000 miles, so you are gonna get some imperfections. It's almost inevitable. In the additional informations tab, again on the website pcclassiccars.com, you will see photos of all that stuff. 17-inch Mach 1 wheels, nice tires all the way around. They are a date code 2019, so tires are still in great shape. Plenty of tread, no dry rot, no cracking on any of the tires. Wheels themselves are in really nice condition. All of your suspension and steering components do appear to be original. Everything checks out great. No vibrations, no shakes of any kind. It stops straight, steers super easy. The driving position is very comfortable. You do have tilt, so you can get comfortable in here. It is a power driver seat as well. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, all that works like it should. You do have your defrost, your traction control button, which work. Glass is all in really nice condition. No issues with the windshield other than some very, very minor little imperfections like little road nicks, but no stone chips or any major scuffs from the wipers. Side windows roll up and down like they should. The rear defrost, back glass is easy to see out of. You have a little bit of tint hazing around the back glass, around the flat surfaces on the top of the windshield there, or excuse me, on the top of the back glass. And then some little imperfections in the side tint as well on both of the side windows. But the windows roll up and down. Again, all the glass is really easy to see out of. Just a really fun car to drive. Like that short throw shifter, makes it really easy to get in and out of each gear. That clutch again feels good. Upshifting and downshifting. Inside the trunk appears to all be factory. It all checks out good. Nothing's been messed with back there. And same thing when you pop the hood. Everything in the engine bay is very clean. It is very sanitary. Firewall, inner fenders, core support, radiator itself, motor, everything is very clean. Nothing's out of place. The charging system is doing what it needs to be doing. All of the fluids checked good on this one. Engine oil, transmission fluid, rear end fluid, brake fluid, coolant, everything is where it needs to be and checks out good. If I didn't touch on it before, the interior is really, really clean. The floor mats are nice. The carpet's in really good shape. Other than just a little bit of the bolster wear on the edge of the driver's seat from getting in and out, it's just a really nice stock style interior. And obviously you have the short throw shifter we touched on, but that doesn't bother me one bit. Fun car to hop in and drive and just cruise around. We'll roll into it one more time here before we get back to the shop. As always, I'm Mike. This is a 2003 Ford Mustang Mach 1 with 60,268 miles. From myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars, we appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drive videos. Make sure you check out that additional informations tab on the website pcclassiccars.com, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.
Non-stop, pump out, stainless steel.